Problem analysis. Describe the existing context of a development problem. Identify the major related causes and effects associated with the problem, and visualize via a problem tree the cause-effect relationships within the problem. Problem analysis needs the participation of the key stakeholder groups identified in the stakeholder analysis. It can be performed via a series of smaller workshops with individual stakeholder groups, and the results of each merge into a comprehensive problem tree. The result of a problem analysis almost looks like a tree. In the center is the starter problem. Below are the causes, and above are the effects. Lines coming in or going out of the causes and effects are logical relations. Procedures. Step 1. Formulate the starter problem. Discuss with the stakeholders the general situation and issues surrounding the starter problem. State in card a tentative starter problem as a negative situation and not as the absence of a solution. This will encourage discussion among the stakeholders. While neither simple or obvious, the discussion is key to the problem analysis. Everyone has his or her own bias in looking and analyzing problems. Hence, it is important that a group has broad stakeholder representation. Step 2. Zero in on the starter problem. When a consensus on the problem is reached, write the development problem on a card and pin it in the center of the board. Continue to refine if needed. This will bring the stakeholders on a common vision, page, and boundary of the starter problem. Step 3. Identify the direct causes. Starting at the starter problem, ask, "Why is this?" This question will identify the direct causes. Like all problems, causes must be existing and not anticipated or future ones. Collect the cards for direct causes and place them in a horizontal line under the starter problem. Step 4. Continue asking why until we reach the root causes. For each direct cause, continue asking whys. Broaden the problem tree as you work downwards until you reach very specific root causes. The number of problems at each level is not restricted. It is determined by the nature and complexity of the starter problem, earlier identified. Step 5. Identify the direct effects. From the starter problem, ask, "What are the direct effects of this problem?" Place the direct effects cards in a horizontal line above the starter problem. Step 6. For each direct effect, ask for the indirect effects. Continue to work upward by placing the perceived effects of each problem in a horizontal line above. Step 7. Review the problem tree and analyze the interrelationship of problems at different levels and move cards around accordingly. Step 8. Draw the lines. Draw lines with arrows pointing from each problem that is a cause to the problem representing the effect. Note that we should always verify the completeness of the resulting tree. Ask, "Are there any other important causes that have not yet been considered?" You can also check the effects. Ask, "Are there any other important effects that could result from the starter problem?" Give yourself and your planning group some time to complete the tree. Here are some examples of completed problem trees: power supply service, education. We have now completed the problem analysis. As with the other module, you can review the steps once again. You may download the transcript and the sample problem trees. Let us now proceed to objectives analysis to enable the stakeholders to create a common vision of a better or changed situation.